Authoritarian parents are trying to control. Their parents will expect their child blindly obey without question, and they will also utilize high behavioral and psychological control. A uninvolved parent has low demand and low responsiveness, lack of or complete absence of parental involvement. A permissive parent has low demands but high responsiveness. A child wants to eat junk food and the parents will say okay because they are a fun parent. Authoritative parents is parents who encourage independence while maintains limits. They negotiate and engage in decision.
An authoritative parenting style is when parents set a reasonable bedtime for their children, makes sure homework gets done on time before bed, sets curfew for teens. They negotiate and try to figure out what works for them.
Pointed at you.
I know.
You could have been killed. You deliberately disobeyed me. And what's worse, you put Nala in danger.
I was just trying to be brave like you.
I'm only brave when I have to be. Simba, being brave doesn't mean you go looking for trouble.
But you're not scared of anything.
I was today.
You were?
So in uninvolved parenting, the parents are typically also called negligent, or it's called the lack of parental involvement. Typically in a typical parenting style, a child is usually supervised, they're loved, or there's typically a corrective action for bad behavior. But in an uninvolved parenting style, there's actually none of these involved, or basically non-existent. Let's talk about a gentleman whose parents are typically non-existent throughout his entire life, and that is Mr. Bruce Wayne, aka Batman. Throughout his life, basically throughout the majority of his life, Mr. Wayne grew up without his parents because they were dead, they were killed, and so he was always conflicted between the idea of being a hero for justice or a vigilante for out for vengeance. And with these kids who grew up with non-existent parents, they typically have to defend for themselves as they grow up. They have a fear of dependency, and they're typically emotionally withdrawn. All three characteristics prominent in Mr. Wayne as he grows up.
The first parenting style we'll be discussing is authoritarian. This is also known as totalitarian. This parenting style is about unquestioning obedience. Parents with an authoritarian style have very high expectations of their children, yet provide very little in way of feedback and nurturance. This parenting style is based on threats and shaming. Children parented this way usually have low self-esteem, less social skills, and are prone to aggressive behavior.
From the top, a princess must be knowledgeable about her kingdom. She doesn't doodle. A princess does not chortle. Doesn't stuff her gob. Rises early. Is compassionate. Patient. Cautious. Clean. And, above all, a princess strives for, well, perfection.
You have a kid and they want to eat pizza for dinner and play video games every night and not do homework. And then the parent just goes along with it. They say yes to everything and they're not used to being told no. So when that child grows up, they're not used to being told no still. So they become aggressive, sometimes violent, and just angry.
Just want you to know, if you need anything, don't be shy, okay? There are no rules in this house. I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom. Right, Regina?
Please stop talking.
Okay. I'm gonna make you girls a hump day treat.